So if they're going to do a heavy garage push, you can expect a blue push. I mean, it's not a rule. I mean, some teams maybe will prefer going for the church push, but usually it is that way because you need a heavy utility in the blue and you need a heavy utility in the garage catwalk. Like you see that parallel line, right?
Yeah.
The person that we will be coaching in this video was with me during the entire process. So you'll be able to hear even more useful stuff than normal coaching or analysis videos because you will hear his 2 cents. Just quickly, if you want to get one-on-one coached or if you want to join my Discord server, make sure to check the comment section. In this video, we'll be seeing Platinum 2 SOLOQ player, playstyle of filling the gaps. Without any further ado, let's get going. You have 2 cams, that will be an issue. Do you usually put here a Volky camera, or it is just because you run out of time?
I sometimes put this cam. I just feel like I usually try it in the first round and see if they shoot it or like have drones outside to spot it. But yeah,
I mean,
but this is like usually a one-time thing.
So a lot of people in rank put a drone towards the spawn picks, and if there is a drone, then your camera is as good as that. But yeah, so keep that in mind as well. I just wanted to point out that usually, I mean, it's not your fault, it is more of your teammate that you usually want to have melee hosts towards construction. Just wanted to point that out, especially in the higher MMR. In the gold or lower, it's fine, but in platinum, using bullet or melee hold is kind of mandatory. Okay, this is okay, Volky camera.
And it didn't. And we tried.
Okay, I mean, if playing on the top right is like very important for any of the defense.
Yeah.
Okay, so first I wanted to stop where your teammates are playing. So someone dead, Jaeger, and it is by the CC wall. Yeah, this is CC wall, so most likely they either open up the breach or they open up garage and get killed through the CC window. I'm not sure. But what I stopped over here is that you need to always know where your teammates are. Outlines really help in the SOLOQ because you can literally see what they're focusing at. Like you can see if Melusi is focusing at the garage door or by the lounge area. If Melusi is kind of watching a lounge area, that means most likely there is an attacker or at least a sound in the lounge. That kind of gives you an intel. Oh, maybe in like 30 seconds, I might be start flanking from the bar to lounge, if that makes sense. So outlines really helps over here. What I can see is mute is like watching bottom red. Again, I'm not sure how Jaeger died. If this was the case, and if you didn't mute everybody, but you have muted them for a reason, then I will ask from where. Like, if did they open up the breach? That's very important. Or are they on the window, like CC window? That's also very important.
Yeah, I want to go check on the cam and the window was open.
Oh, he was down, nice. So what you want to do, like when you get the first kill, I will definitely recommend going towards the top right stairs to possibly get a kill on the bridge guy, because that guy will most likely try to get inside of the CCTV and retrade you. You have to forward these 1 versus 1. So like you have to expect someone. You probably expected someone to go from the CC breach, right?
Yeah.
Probably going towards the rotation from the cache to CC to get that retrade will be kind of a better option rather than staying at the known place. C4? I mean, you can also throw a C4, I guess. Nice go.
I get a nice pre-fire. And then I don't know why, but I threw a C4 here.
Yeah, if you, okay, so throwing a C4 is not bad. I mean, you're not going to be able to knight the plant, but if you want to throw a C4, don't expose yourself toward the side. Like go a little bit back and then throw over it. You will do the same thing, but you're not going to be exposed from the like you're not going to be exposed at all, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, throwing C4 is fine if you don't have any intel on the attackers. Like, sure, you won't be able to knight the plant anymore. Okay, someone is planting. So, 2 possibilities. The attacker is inside, or the attacker is outside. And I think attacker will be outside, right? And yeah, this is kind of like in these situations, like when someone is planting, you have to ignore him. Like you have to push. I mean, you have to push him, but you don't aim. You don't aim to kill the planter, because he's stuck there in that animation for at least 40 milliseconds, even if he stops. So you're like, you need to get whoever is holding the flank. This was a garage deck, you were playing by the bedroom side, so that's unlucky. That's why I always like to prefer playing in areas that I can influence in both pushes. And this is probably against the CCTV. Ah, it's fine. It's not. It's good. Maybe
Yeah, I
I'll
was just trying. I saw no barb on the CC window, so I just thought a banshee would help out. I don't want like a crazy ash to jump through, start killing everyone.
I think having like Banshee, like by the side of the doors or even by the floor, is kind of better than the CCTV one towards the window.
Yeah, I don't think we have any utility over at con side, so I think that would have been a better choice.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where Jaeger put his bard, unless he had a bulletproof.
What cam was that?
Where's Maestro's evil eyes?
I have no idea.
Okay, I didn't put an evil eye. What?
So the two ADSs on the barb on red. Oh, they're already maving the wall.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty quick, but I want to point out that these ADSs should be placed on the red. Like, these ADSs can be destroyed from the outside. Even, like, a lot of people don't know that this mirror window can be pulled from the outside. Like, a lot of people don't know that. But yeah, these ADSs should be put, like, over here if you want to cover up the shield. I mean, sure, they will be ways the Zofia can catch, but I mean, these can be destroyed, so they are kind of pointless. You probably so yeah. This is what I was talking about. If they know how to Maverick trick, they will have Maverick opening up these walls. They will have someone watching this angle with the repel. They don't have one, like you, and someone will be watching this angle towards the CC window. So Maverick is always safe. I will not. I probably will not recommend watching this angle. Interesting, but another thing is that nobody's playing by the garage, and yeah, you can't really retake garage anymore.
Oh yeah, true. I did not realize that. So that's an evil eye.
Oh, there is. Oh, that's a good point. And yeah, what I want to point out is maybe trying to, like, okay, again, I will ask my teammates to get on my position, whereas I will be probably rotating toward at least launch area or like bottom garage. Like, I don't want to, like, they were doing a heavy garage push, right? Now you're literally giving it for free. Okay, it kind of doesn't make sense.
And if you look at the Mozzie on our team, I'm pretty sure he's at like pool table.
Yeah,
or...
probably strip or pool indeed. So yeah, you're doing a heavy bedroom like haul, but you got them all destroyed from the garage side. But you're winning, so who am I to judge? And I will even say that you're kind of in the disadvantage because you cannot aim head level because of these metal bars. So if he comes like by you, he will be able to hit you, whilst you won't be able to see. I mean, you won't be able to see his head. If that makes sense. But
yeah, I think here.
Yeah.
I was just trying to act off of like information. I saw like the Habana open up one of the garage walls on the cam. So I think I just wanted to get that kill.
Yeah, but it's kind of 5 versus 3, but now 5 versus 2 situation. You probably want to play more, say, like, in 5 versus 2 situation, you can even play, like, 5 people in 2 object. And, okay, you don't want to play by the breach, but you can be playing, like, 2 people around red stairs and 3 people around, the, like, you're going to be able to retrade each other. This way you can't retrade your teammates, and they cannot, retrade you. What I would like to see more is try to spot some drones. Like, there is a drone hole in the bathroom on your right side. There is usually a drone coming that way, like from the toilet side towards the main stairs. Also, there is usually a drone coming this side, so, and the freezer side. So try to be more like, I mean, I know that you want to reinforce the hedge, but it's not, I mean, you're going to reinforce the hedge and that's very important, but yeah, watching the drones as like you're doing it right now is recommended a lot. But it looks like nobody's on the east. Never mind, someone is on the east. Do need here a Banshee, because you have 2 barbed wires. I mean, sure.
Oh yeah.
Like, you have 1 barbed wire there, 1 barbed wire on the new blue. So yeah, Possibly. I don't think you have every. I mean, you have Legion. Okay, maybe Legion can cover up other stuff. So you currently don't know what to do. If you don't know what to do, be on the cameras, because running over the boxes, falling down, and getting again on the boxes is probably not recommended to do. So be on the cameras if you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I've been on the habit of getting on default cams, like the outside ones, and just trying to figure out where they're coming from.
In this situation, like you can see kind of Jaeger. I'm not sure if you realize that Jaeger is by the oil pit. I'm not sure why you're watching this side. I assume that he got fragged from the hatch. 5 versus 3. I would like to see where your teammates are. Like in this situation, you probably want to see if your back is safe. I think I had seen one roamer, so I would really like to see where he was, and I think one was in the arsenal. But knowing where the roamer is kind of important. Okay, you hear someone in the stock by the hatch, and so you hear stock. You hear flashbang going from the old blue. So that's 2 attackers out of 4. And I think Capitao, maybe Capitao is this guy, but Capitao was by the Adam, like top of the secret.
Yeah. I started getting flamed, and I just leave.
Maybe having a bullet hole, or I'm not a fan of this angle.
Yeah, this angle, yeah, I just don't hold this anymore. It's so bad. I probably would pre-fire this every time.
Yeah.
If I was coming from oil.
True, and I mean you have feet level. Like feet level holes are usually one-way angles for the defenders, so you can use them. Like you can crouch prone behind the table, which is on the right side of you, and then you have angles under the whole blue. Okay, so this is also very important. I don't think many people are doing this in the SOLOQ. Like see where the positions of the drones of your teammates are.
Yeah.
What does it tell you?
They could be saving their drones.
First thing, where did they spawn?
Warehouse.
All 4 in the warehouse. If they will be doing a construction push, will they all spawn in the warehouse?
No.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you see. Sometimes you can see this, but sometimes not. But if you like see immediately that your teammates are doing garage take, again, it's kind of 50-50. Do you help them? Like, if you trust them that they can get garage, like catwalk control, or at least with the help of you get garage control, or if you don't trust them, then just push construction side. But that's again, this is up to you. Like, you need to like last 3 rounds should tell you if you can trust them enough to help them or to push from the other side. But yeah, again, getting this kind of information is important. And there's probably a lot of more info that I probably missed over here, but yeah, you can see how even slight information can make a change in the whole round, especially if you like pair up this small information with the small information. That will make a huge information. So there are two reasons why you want to put a drone in the stock where A is dead. One, you don't want to be flanked. So you said that you usually throw a C4 from underneath. Some people like to throw C4 from the stock towards the CC breach.
Yeah.
And the second thing is they want to destroy the utility from below. But do they have Zofia? No, so they most likely will be heavily repelling on the CC breach. That's another info I got from this Ace drone. Was this Ace drone? I think it was. Yeah, so Ace is getting on the top. That means they most likely don't want to get flanked from the repel.
Oh yeah, we have a Cali.
So that's
Yeah, so
another... Yeah.
I saw the Cali and Maverick, and I just did not at all think about going into stock to like ash charge below.
It was soft.
Yeah, I saw the bandit only getting the left side.
Well, that's a very good act on it. Like that's going to be that will make a huge loophole on the defense. So the question is, do you put the breaching charge or do you use ash charge onto it?
I'm really like a conservative, I can say, I guess.
I mean, you kind of gone for the divorce. Like, you're literally putting on the other hole. Like you're asking, hey, can you kill me there? Usually also, I'm not sure if this will happen in this round or next round, but running out from the strip is pretty popular, or even from the double window. Because
Yeah.
a lot of attackers, especially in ranked, they like to be like stuck in these corners, and then running out from the big window of the pool is pretty deadly. I'm not sure if you have ever thought of that, but if you have Valkyrie like outside watching these areas, and if an attacker is joining from that corner, that's a free kill. Okay, so what your teammates are doing, Zofia is denying like vertical utility. Ace is calling an angle from the CC breach. I think Maverick was by the garage and Sledge was by the CC window. Okay, you had seen someone there.
Yeah. I'm being really safe here. I don't want to die. So I drone again.
By the way, in the SOLOQ, as much as this sounds maybe a little bit stupid, but you don't want to drone that much because you really can't act on that intel that much. When you start pushing already with the drone in the construction side, then you don't know if someone is by the main stairs. And that's kind of an issue in the SOLOQ. Like, you're very easily flankable wise droning because all the info you're getting is kind of getting gold the more you drone. So what I will always suggest you, at least in the SOLOQ droning, is get intel of places where the defenders cannot go back after you put the drone at a specific spot. Like in this case, we droned out the gym, we droned out the bedroom and toilet, and you have put a drone towards the main stairs. And the moment you drop down, you will hear anyone going inside of the bedroom, if that makes any sense. Okay, one more thing over here is since you had seen Smoke watching the pixel angle, it's probably better to pre-fire it. Because that will be a free kill if he was there, and then, like eventually you will get a free kill that way. But
Wait.
okay, yeah.
So for dirt, does it matter which panel you open up, or is it just...
Usually you want to open up this one because then from like there is an elevated surface. Wait a second. Okay, so like if you open up this one, then all the way over here you have an angle to the dirt. So they can't be playing at least in the first part of the dirt. They have to be like playing either by this cover or further back. But if you are opening up this one, then they can be playing kind of close. Usually they won't be playing close, but yeah, opening up this one is usually go-to. Yeah, I wanted to point something out for the 5 stacks. So if you want to clear out roamers, you need to open up this window as quick as possible, because this window kind of deletes the rotation between the main stairs to the top. Speaking about that, Zofia kind of repels against the CC push, whereas your free attackers are pushing from the kitchen. This kind of gives me away that they don't know what they are doing. Like you literally don't need 3 players in the freezer waiting for a C4 to get 3 times killed. So what I would like to do is, since there are again 3 people in the freezer, maybe try to push the garage with the Zofia.
I still have all my ADSs up.
You at least put 3 of them by the catwalk.
Yeah.
I will probably put 1 ADS either in the cache, like behind the green box, so someone can be playing there even if the green, like the cache to construction vault gets open, or you can put 1 in the red to grab the shield. But yeah, you're going to use all 3 for you. But I like the fact that you're actually contesting garage. Do you really want to open this one? Because like you're in the C2, and that's the only spot you're safe when the CC vault gets opened. And now you're opening an additional angle to worry about. Is that actually? I mean, I will not suggest. I mean, in a stack, that's fine. But SOLOQ, yeah, what was
this
the idea?
angle?
Yeah.
This angle is kind of like it's kind of good and bad, I guess.
I mean, sure.
Like, let's say they don't push garage at all. I can hold maybe lounge or somewhat of lounge.
I mean, you can can drop the catwalk and do the same kind of hold.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason why I can find this angle useful is if they are going to go with Zofia Rage underneath trying to contest bandit tricking. But yeah, you don't have bandit. And again, Maverick is picked, so there is no reason to bandit trick. So I'm not a fan of giving. I mean, sure, this is an angle. This is an angle both ways, but you want to have a somewhat a safe position when the CC gets open, and we all know that the CC was open always like within the first minute. Maybe Clash will be able to hold it a slightly bit more, but she will eventually be pushed back. And you got. Did you see drones on the left, on the right side?
Oh, I did not see a drone.
Did
Actually.
you see it now?
Oh.
Yeah,
I saw that.
that's an issue. And you're getting fragged as we speak. You're getting. You need to be aware of your surroundings because you're probably getting yellow ping right now.
Kind of like a commentary.
Like you can see the drone, right? The yellow on the top right,
Yeah.
actually. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
And now it's going between the
Railings.
yeah. So you most likely are getting yellow pinged. Oh, now you have two
And then I
drones.
see the drone.
One more. Yeah, Zofia. So this is the repeat of the first round. Zofia is getting kills of the. By the way, if they're going to peek from the right side, there is a shadows. I'm not sure. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, that's very important because if you know that, then all that you have to worry about is this angle, because
Yeah.
shadows will give away other position. You can prone if you want to. I mean, if you prone, then you kind of allow them to push from the lounge area, but as well as from the breach of the Hibana. And yeah, this is the reason why understanding that you're playing against a horse tag is crucial, because you're not going to win this fight as a solo queue. You have a lot of angles to fight against. What usually is done is, again, but only in a 5-stack, is that teammates, anchors, are holding vertical angles from the cache towards lunge, or you have actually someone in the lunge area. But you are getting yellow pinged. But yeah, this is a disadvantageous fight for you. Like, you can be only on one spot, whereas takers can be everywhere, so you really can't do anything over here.
So here, I was just trying to help out.
Oh, Ace to open up the... Yeah.
And of course, the round I go Twitch, they go mute.
But the mute jammer seems to be just jamming the walls,
Wall.
because if there was a jammer like over here, then your drone will be jammed, right?
Yeah.
Also, okay, so you even as an attacker right now, you can see if there's a jammer, like where the jammer is. Like, if you're going to be near the doors, then there will be a jammer icon. That's how you can check what will be jammed or not. So just walking towards like the whole wall of the CC, you can see where the jammers are. If that makes sense, because there will be icon of the jammer on like by your hull points. So that's another way of checking if there's a jammer by the drone hole or just by the walls. So what I see here is there's no barbed wire. There is a Melusi. So this kind of gives you opportunity that only Twitch has. What you can do is disable this crouch walk red stairs. That could surprise defenders, and that's kind of 40-60 a gunfight against you, and that's pretty okay in the solo queue, because they are not going to expect you to crouch walk, and especially since Banshee is still on there, they won't expect, like, they will be relying on the Banshee sound, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's something that only Twitch, I believe, can do. Maybe even Taser, but he smoked off her. That's good.
Here, I was starting to get a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's over there, and if he peeks, he will be able to see 8 before you see him. At least I can hear him from the right side. Okay, that's a weird setup from the defenders. I didn't see that rotation there. But yeah, generally, I dislike the way how you held the, like, there's no way that someone will pick you from this side. Like, if someone is going to pick Ace, then they're going to be behind this metal thingy. And I think someone was actually, like, by this corner. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, they're going to go pistol on you. Never mind.